Okay, Mahdi?
Singapore.
Singapore. Okay, the second one. Okay? Continent. Okay. Do you know what Singapore is? Do you know what Singapore is, Asma?
It's a country.
It's a country, good. What's a continent? What's a continent?
We have in Earth 5 continents.
We have 5 continents. Do you know the 5 continents in English?
Africa.
Africa. Maria.
Europe.
Europe. Maria.
America.
America.
Africa.
Africa, we said Africa. Africa, we said Europe, we said America, Australia, Asia. Okay, so we have 5 continents. Do you know what continent is Singapore? Do you know? Okay, Asia, good. It's in Asia. Okay, let's move on to the third word. Flat. Flat. Do you know flat?
No, yes,
Flat. What is it?
I can speak Arabic.
In Arabic? No, not now. If you can't say it in English or make a definition for flat in English, you can say it in Arabic. What's flat?
Spaces of water.
What is it?
Spaces for water.
Space for water? Space for water flat? No, I don't think so. Flat.
Address.
We're talking, what is it? Address. It is in the address. Sometimes we find the flat in the address. Yeah, but what is flat exactly? Do you know what a building is? A building. A building.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
A building. In a building, there are a lot of flats. What is flat now? What is it in English? There is another word for flat. Apartment. Good, Asma. It's an apartment. Okay? We say flat and apartment. British English and American English. Okay, this is apartment. Flat, or we say apartment. People sometimes have or live in flats, and other people live in houses. Okay? Flat. Close. Not close, it's close. Do you know what close is? No. For example, I say, my school is close to my house. Near. Yes, near. Do you know what's near?
Yes.
Okay, good. Near. The equator. Equator.
It's a country.
Ecuador is a country. Equator. Equator. Okay? What is it? Okay. See the earth?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry. There is a special line around the earth. What is it? What is it in Arabic? Good. Equator. Air conditioner. Air conditioner. No. Not in Arabic, no. Try to explain in English. If we don't know, if we can't explain in English, we say it in Arabic. Air conditioner. I help you. It's an appliance that cools the air inside. It's an appliance that we put generally on the wall, and when it is hot, okay, we turn it on, and it's fresh. What is it? Did you get it?
Teacher.
Okay, who knows it? Now, you raise your hands. You didn't get it? Okay, Smile didn't get it? No? Okay, listen to me. It's an appliance. It's something with electric power, with plug it, and electricity, okay? And when it's hot in summer, we turn it on with the remote control. We turn it on, and we have fresh air. It means it's an appliance that cools, that makes the air cold, cools the air inside. Did you get it now?
Yes.
Okay, what is in Arabic?
Freezer.
What is it?
Freezer.
No. Freezer? No, not freezer. But in Arabic, what is in Arabic? It's not open, no. مكيف الهواء. Okay, this is air conditioner. Knife. Knife. No, it's in Arabic. Give an example. Don't say in Arabic until we are unable to get it.
When we cut a vegetable or a
Good. We use a knife to cut something, vegetables and fruits and so on. Or meat, okay? For example, do you know what is a knife?
Yes.
In Arabic now?
yes, skin.
Good. Fork. Fork. Okay, fork, fork, knife and fork. Did you get what fork is?
Yes.
Okay, chopsticks. We don't use chopsticks in Algeria. Generally, the Asian people they don't use the knife and fork or the spoons. They use most the chopsticks. Okay.
The Korean use it to eat a spaghetti or
Spaghetti, yeah, pasta. Okay, there are two sticks. Okay, they use them to catch or the food. Okay. High-rise building. Do you know what is high?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know what is rise?
Yes.
What is rise? Rise. What is it? It's not rice. It's rise. It's rise. Look. For example, we have a river. Okay. River, there is no water in the river, it's empty, it's dry, there is no water. But when it's raining, okay, the water fills the river and the water rate rises in the river. What is rise? No? Good. يرتفع. Rise. ارتفاع. High rise building. High-rise building.
A high building is a bâtiment.
No, it's not. We don't say bâtiment. This is in French. Okay, building. It's a building. Okay, it's a building. Okay, and it's high. Do you remember the word we saw for high buildings? Remember?
Yes.
No, it's not cloud. The highest buildings is in America, for example, in Asia, there are very high buildings.
Very big. In Dubai, we have
Burj Al. For example, what are they called? We saw them with the Bloom family. Do you remember? Models. It's not cloud.
Sky buildings.
Good. Skyscrapers. Do you remember? Yes, the Bloom family. The Bloom family hotspot one. The Bloom family, one of the members were making skyscrapers models in the living room. Do you remember now?
Yes.
Good. High-rise building. Okay? Now, did you get the meaning of Singapore? Who can say what's Singapore in English?
It's a country.
It's a country. Where is it? Where is it situated? Where? What continent? Asia. It's an Asian country. What is a flat? It's an apartment. What's close? Near. What's equator? Okay. What's air conditioner in English? An example, for example, you can say we need it or we use it. We need it in summer to freshen the air.
Technology.
Yes, to freshen the air.
Technology is not something he will freeze the air and
It doesn't freeze the air. Freeze the air? It doesn't cool the air. It cools the air. Good. Okay, knife. English. An example.
Something we cut the fruits or the vegetables.
Okay, something we cut vegetables, meat, fruit, and so on with. Fork.
Teacher, eat with him.
Yes, we eat with like French fries, for example, chips. Chopsticks.
We need
Korean
to eat faster.
Yeah, the Asian people.
Korean fork.
Two sticks, good. They are like a spoon, like a fork, but we use chopsticks. High-rise building.
It's
Like skyscraper. Okay, very high building. Good. Open your books now on page 12. Open your book now on page 12. Okay. We have some pictures. What kind of pictures are there? What kind of pictures? What kind of pictures? A boy. There is a boy. Yes. He's not Chinese. He's Asian, but he's not Chinese. No, he's not from Japan. Yeah, Asia. From Singapore. Yes, he's from Singapore. Okay, a Singaporean boy. Okay, another picture. Another picture.
Teacher, the earth. The earth.
What is it? What is it in blue?
Equator.
Yeah, what is this? What is this? But what is it?
Water.
What is it? Picture. It's a map. Good, Maria. It's a map. Okay. What appears on this map? What appears in red? In red, what appears? The equator. The equator. Look, Singapore is an equatorial country. Good. Okay. So, what another picture? What another picture here? What is it? Street. Good. Street with buildings. Okay, let's read now. I'm going to read you, listen to me. Try to understand all what you hear, okay? And if you don't understand any word, just raise your hand or your finger. Okay, Tim lives in Singapore in Southeast Asia. He lives with his parents and sister in a flat on the 22nd floor of a high-rise building. Many Singaporeans live in flats. Singapore is very close to the equator and the weather is always hot and humid. What's humid? Humid. No, not in Arabic, in English. It means it's not dry. The opposite of humid is dry. Okay? Dry, but humid we sweat. When it's humid, people sweat. What is sweat? We just, okay, with a towel, we are sweating because it's humid. Okay, but it's cool inside Tim's home because his family has got air conditioning. There are 4 official languages in Singapore: English, Mandarin Chinese, Malay, and Tamil. Tim speaks 2 languages. He speaks English at school and Mandarin at home with his parents. Tim's favorite food is noodles with meat and vegetables. Tim and his family don't eat with a knife and fork, they use chopsticks. Tim's favorite sports are tennis, basketball, football, and water sports. Okay? Did you understand now? Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay, good. Most of the words on the board are in this text. Okay, so now read again, match the pictures with the words in the text. Before we do exercise part B, let's listen to some students read. Okay, Akram, you start.
Tim lives in Singapore in Southeast Asia. He lives with his parents and sister in a flat on the 22nd floor of a high-rise building. Many Singaporeans live in flats. Singapore is very close to the equator, and the water is always hot and humid. And the weather is always hot and humid, but it's cool inside. Tim's home because his family has got air conditioning.
Okay, Zakaria, carry on.
There are 4 official languages in Singapore.
Okay, Zakaria, there are 4 official languages.
Official languages in Singapore: English, Mandarin, family.
Tamir.
Tim speaks two languages.
Two languages.
He speaks English at school and Mandarin at home with his parents.
Okay, Jude, carry on.
Tim's favorite food is noodles with meat and vegetables. Tim and his family don't eat with a knife and fork. They use chopsticks. Tim's favorite sports are tennis, basketball, football, and water sports.
Okay, Unia.
Tim lives in Singapore, in
Southeast.
Southeast Asia.
Asia.
He lives with his parents and sister in a flat on the 22.
It's not 22, it's an ordinal number. Yes, 22nd.
22nd.
Okay.
Floor of a hard-drive building.
Okay, Asma, carry on.
Singapore is very close to the equator and the weather is always hot and humid, but it's cool inside Tim's home because his family has got air conditioning. There are 4 official languages in Singapore: English, Mandarin, Chinese, Malay, and Tamil. Tim speaks 2 languages. He speaks English at school and Mandarin at home with his parents.
Okay, Maria, carry on.
Tim's favorite food is noodles with meat and vegetables. Tim and his family don't eat with a knife and fork. They use chopsticks. Tim's favorite sports are tennis, basketball, football, and water sport.
Okay, let's go down to part B. We have these pictures. Look at these pictures. Okay, so let's find out what's the words that suit with these pictures. You write the word under each picture. Okay, quickly, 2 minutes. Okay, number 1. Picture number 1. Okay, do you see the picture number 1? Okay, Ashraf, the first one. Okay, be careful, the right spelling. Okay, number 2. Look, there is a flag. Okay, what's on the flag? Okay. Capital letter eraser. Oh. Capital letter Chinese. Yes, it's Mandarin Chinese. Good. Okay, now number 3. Okay, baby. Number 3. Where's number 3? This is number 3. Okay. Air conditioner, yes, air conditioning, or the appliance is the air conditioner, yes. Number 4 now, number 4, Akram. Noodles, yes. The road noodles. Noodles, yes, thank you. Number 5. Who's number 5? Asma, can you count?
Teacher?
Yeah.
For noodles.
It's not noodles?
Chopsticks.
Yeah, noodles and chopsticks. Yeah, it's chopsticks. They are chopsticks. Who wrote noodles? Akram. The picture. Thank you. The picture is chopsticks and noodles. But what's highlighted here? What's highlighted? Chopsticks, yes, chopsticks. It's chopsticks that's highlighted. Yes, sir, Akram. Can you write chopsticks? Okay. You can say noodles, but they ask us to write the highlighted words. Chop. Good. Very good. Now, what's T doing here? Chopsticks. Okay, the last one. Ikram, the last one. Yes. Very good. Thank you. Okay, so we have the first one is high-rise building. Mandarin Chinese on a flag. We're talking about the language and air conditioning and the appliances, the air conditioner, noodles, chopsticks. We have water sports and knife and fork. Good. Let's go now to exercise. Listen and practice asking the questions. Think about the answers. Okay? So, where does, the first question is, where does Tim live? Then, what's the weather like in Singapore? We're going to ask later. What language does Tim speak at school? What's Tim's favorite food? What are his favorite sports? Okay, you answer the questions on your copybooks, then we'll correct on board. Okay, on your copybooks. Okay, thumbs up now. Let's correct. You have 5 answers. Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, and number 5. Okay, the first one, Najmuddin. Okay, Najmuddin, come on. The first question is, where does Tim live? Where does Tim live? Good. Tim lives. We have where does. Where does present simple. Where does Tim live? A question. We don't conjugate a verb in a question. But when we answer, we have to put the right form or correct form of the verb. Very good. Tim lives in Singapore. Very good, Julian. The second one. Okay, Omnia. Come on, Omnia. What's the weather like in Singapore? What's the weather like in Singapore? Or we can say, capital letter, Omnia, capital letter. We say, what's the weather like? Or how's the weather? How is the weather? The weather. Okay, like. Omnia, listen to me. We say, what is the weather like? What is? We don't say like is not a verb. It's an adjective. What do we say here? Listen to me. What is the weather like? Yes. What is the weather like? Like in a capital letter. Number 4 now. Okay. He speaks English at school. Good. Okay. The 4th one. What's your favorite food? Zakaria, Isaiah.
He doesn't say like with a capital letter.
What? English capital letter. No. It's a language. Okay, Zakaria, the 4th one. What's Tim's favorite food? What's Tim's favorite food? Meat and vegetables. The last question is, what are his favorite sports? Sophie Maria. What are his favorite sports? The verb.
Teacher are.
Oh yeah. Look, sports. Would you write is? Would you write are? Favorite sports are? I. No, yes, with I, not a, I. Yes. Tennis. We have listening. We're going to listen to Nairi. Do you remember Nairi? English. Okay, Nairi, where does she live? Where does she live? New Zealand. Yes, she lives in New Zealand. Now, Nairi is going to talk. There are some ideas. Is she talking about where she lives? She's talking about the weather. She's talking about the languages. She's talking about food. Or she's talking about sport. We don't know. We're going to listen, then find out what are the ideas she's talking about. Okay? So, listen now.
Module 1, Lesson 4. 3. Listening.
Listening. Okay, listen.
I live in Christchurch on New Zealand's South Island. The official languages of New Zealand are Maori and English. My family is Maori, but we speak English at home. My mum and dad can't speak Maori, but I learn Maori at school. New Zealanders love sport, and my favourite sport is rugby. A lot of New Zealanders also like playing cricket and football.
Okay, is okay? I'm going to write the ideas on the board. Then one of you is coming to the board. You listen again and you tick the ideas she's talking about. Okay? Where she lives. Is she talking about where she lives? Sorry, where she lives. Or the weather. Languages. Food. Sport. You can come to the board. You can come. Okay, Maggie. Come. You take with the red one. You listen again. And you take the ideas she's talking about.
Module 1, Lesson 4. 3. Listening.
I live in Christchurch on New Zealand's South Island.
Good. Okay, she talked about where she lives. The second one.
Official languages of New Zealand are Maori and English.
Andy? Yes. Maori and English languages official.
My family is Maori, but we speak English at home. My mum and dad can't speak Maori, but I learn Maori at school. New Zealanders love sport, and my favourite sport is rugby.
Good. Okay.
A lot of New Zealanders also like playing cricket and football.
Good. Okay, thank you, Maggie. So, Nari was talking about where she lives, languages and sport. Did she talk about food?
No.
Did she talk about the weather?
No.
Good. Okay. So now let's move to writing. Writing says number 4. Write about your country. To begin with, I live in, like this example. We have I live in Geneva in Switzerland. There are 4 official languages in my country: French, German, Italian, and Romansh. I speak French and I learn German and English and so on. Okay, this is just the beginning of someone who is talking about himself or herself and the country. Okay, you write on your copybooks. We are going to write some ideas. Okay, and you add. Okay, the ideas are already on the board. You talk about where you live, the weather in your country, the languages, official languages, the food, what's typical food in your country. You talk about sport, and in your country, what is the most popular sport, and you speak or you write about special thing about you. Special thing about you. Okay? Special thing about you. Okay, you start. Let's listen to some examples. Okay, Karam.
Hello, I am Akram, and I live in Fuka in Algeria. The weather is warm today, but always it's humid or cool.
Just 1 minute. But always is.
Yeah, but always humid or.
But it is always.
But it is always humid or cool. There is one official language in Algeria. It's Arabic. I like noodles and pizza. I love apple juice. I like basketball and football. The special thing about me is I'm so active.
So active. Good, very good. Okay, Ashraf. Okay, the second example of writing.
Algeria is my country, and my house in Fuka. Is in Fuka. The weather.
يطرح لي هي قلت لك روح لهنا مكتبك.
Algeria is my country, and my house in Fuka.
Is in Fuka.
The weather in North Africa is warm in summer and cold in winter. What we talk in my country, Arabic and French.
Okay, we speak.
We speak Arabic and French.
We don't speak French.
Sure.
No, the official language is Arabic. Language is a foreign language. French is a foreign language.
Yes.
The first foreign language in Algeria. Okay, go on.
I love pizza and soup. I join when I do. Join.
What is join? I enjoy. Yes.
Enjoy when I do my best sports like football. The special thing about me is I can eat 2 hamburgers
Hamburgers?
Yes, in 6 minutes.
In 6 minutes.
Yes.
صحتك. اسمع.
My name is Esma and I live in Nagoya in east of Japan. There are 2 official languages in Japan are Japanese and English. We learn English at school, but at home we talk Japanese. The weather,
We speak Japanese.
we speak Japanese. The weather is hot and humid here all the year. The Japanese people love rice and fish. My favorite food is sushi. In Japan, a lot of Japanese play baseball. The special playing baseball. The special thing about me, I can speak Chinese very well.
Okay, the Japanese students. Thank you. You don't seem like a Japanese learner. Okay, Mahdi?
I live in Algeria, the country of the furnace. The weather of Algeria, the weather is hot and dry in summer, and humid and cold in rainy.
No, winter.
In winter. I like traditional food. Example of couscous and chok. And my favorite sport is swimming. The special thing about me is I can swim. I can swim 1 kilometer.
Non-stop. Not stopping.
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay.
Algeria is my country, and my house in Fuka.
Is in Fuka.
The weather in North Africa is warm in summer and cold in winter. What we talk in my country, Arabic and French.
Okay, we speak.
We speak Arabic and French.
We don't speak French. No, the official language is Arabic. Language is a foreign language. French is a foreign language.
Yes.
The first foreign language in Algeria. Okay, go on.
I love pizza and soup. I join when I do. Join.
What is joy? I enjoy. Yes.
Enjoy when I do my best sports like football. The special thing about me is I can eat 2 hamburgers
Hamburgers?
yes, in 6 minutes.
6 minutes.
Yes.
صحتك. اسمع.
My name is Esma and I live in Nagoya in east of Japan. There are 2 official languages in Japan are Japanese and English. We learn English at school, but at home we talk Japanese. The weather
We speak Japanese.
we speak Japanese. The weather is hot and humid here all the year. The Japanese people love rice and fish. My favorite food is sushi. In Japan, a lot of Japanese play baseball. The special playing baseball. The special thing about me, I can speak Chinese very well.
Okay, the Japanese students. Thank you. You don't seem like a Japanese learner. Okay, Randy?
I live in Algeria, the country of the furnace. The weather of Algeria, the weather is hot and dry in summer, and humid and cold in rainy.
And?
Rainy.
No, winter.
In winter. I like traditional food. Example of couscous and chok. And my favorite sport is swimming. The special thing about me is I can swim.
I can swim.
I can swim 1 kilometer.
Non-stop. Not stopping.
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay. Okay, read. It's writing paragraph. Okay, come. Ikram.
My name is Ikram. I am 12 years
My
old.
name is.
My name is Ikram. I am 12 years old. I live in Fouca, Algeria.
Algeria.
Me and my parents
We don't say me and my parents. What do we say? We. No.
my parents and
Yes, my parents and I.
my parents and I speak Arabic. The weather it's cool in Fouca.
Just 1 minute. The weather it's for. We say the weather is.
The weather is cool in Fouca. I eat spaghetti with meat and vegetable with knife and fork.
With a knife and a fork. Spaghetti with a knife. With a knife. You cut the spaghetti before you eat it?
Meat.
Meat. Okay, thank you. Okay, I'm sorry.
My favorite food is ice cream. My favorite sport is tennis.
Is the tennis.
Tennis.
Good, Ikram. Another one. Hurry up. Okay. Okay, Maria.
My name is Monia and I live in Fouca. I can speak in 3 languages.
Languages.
Languages, Arabic, French and English. Where I live in summer and spring, it's hot and sunny. In winter and autumn, it's cool and cloudy sometimes. I like eating fast food and vegetables. Swimming and basketball are my favorite sports. The special thing about me is I can eating sandwich in 3 minutes.
Sandwich in 3 minutes?
Yes.
Okay. Another one, a sandwich in 3 minutes. This is special about her. Maria, can you read your paragraph? Okay, come on.
My name is Maria Sadoun and I live in Algeria, in Africa. I live with my family. I live with my parents. The weather is always hot or cold. There is one language,
Official language.
official language in Algeria. It is Arabic. I speak Arabic at home and school. My favorite food is couscous. And my best sport is basketball. The special thing about me, I'm a fast learner.
Good. I'm fast learner. Very good, Maria.